My name is Jimmy Su. I have a nickname as Big Head. I'm a former high-level member of the largest Triad 新義安。呢個就係犯罪集團嘅形式。I decided to live my life because I got sick and tired of it. And I almost got killed in 1992. I got shot 5 times. Do I know the person who shot me? Yes, I know the person who shot me. But I don't know why he shot me at that time. How many triad in Hong Kong? I can tell you there's a lot triad. 新義安 14K, 盛和, 水房. My situation is a bit special because I'm not in Hong Kong, I'm from New York. Okay, and in New York, I already have a lot of soldiers under me. When I joined the Tung On gang in Chinatown, New York, a couple of former members in Tung On, they are from Hong Kong. When they in Hong Kong, they already a Triad, 新義安 member. So after they come to the United States, they still have a connection with Hong Kong Triad. Because some things happened, I got arrested on 1985, remember, okay? So after I got out, the couple of members I mentioned before from 新義安, they asked me, hey, Jimmy, you want to, go to Hong Kong with us? Maybe you can, go outside and have some fun first because you're already inside for 2 years. I went back to Hong Kong with them. They took me to a restaurant and tell me wait over there. And then afterward, a guy come down, but he didn't look like a Triad leader, nothing. He looked like a businessman. You never mentioned this guy is the leader, okay? So the leader asked me a couple of questions like, what you do in New York? What's your position in New York? And I tell him the whole thing. So he's saying that like, okay, because I already have a lot of soldiers at my under level, okay, all the kids who follow me, they will become a 新義安too. For the ceremony, there's a incense altar on the table. We have to swear a lot to the God or something, and we have to drink blood wine. And then the first thing they were saying that I will speak out in Cantonese because I don't know how to translate in English that one. 黃泉結義劉關張，一心護國喜洋洋。今日兄弟來結義，叩請帝君正當場。The rule for the triad, the main rule is like you obey your boss. Of course, you obey your main boss. There's only one main boss for the whole group, so you must obey him. And never against each other. And never steal money from each other. And never lie to each other. And never take girl from each other. My boss give me, as I remember, two nightclubs to collect money every month, which they call a protection money. The shareholder must be like 1 or 2 shareholders for the nightclub is our member. In American, you can say that extortion, but they willing to give out money for the protection in American. But in Hong Kong, you must be a shareholder for this nightclub, and then you have your own people to protect the club. I tell you, honestly, we are there every night, at least 20 days a month. We got used to it, just like going to work, okay? Just like every day about time, we will like, okay, let's go to this nightclub tonight. Let's go to that nightclub tonight. Every night's like that. That's the gang life. For me, I got 2 nightclubs to collect. Every nightclub, they give me 20 grand each month. So a month, I get like 40 grand without doing something for 2 small nightclubs. But for the big one, as I know, they pay like 100 grand a month for each general. Back then, the Triad business always production company, bowling alley, that's a legal business. And for the underground business, maybe money laundry, maybe drug money. They have business right here in the United States, in New York, in LA. They have business all over. Back then, I can say every gang in Chinatown, they have connection in Hong Kong. They all have connection in Hong Kong. The general from the other group, they start a business of drug traveling. Back then, it's very easy to, smuggle the drug into United States. Maybe they have some girl member in the gang. They tell the girl to go back to Hong Kong and pick up something and bring it back in. At that time, it's very easy. It's not like right now. When the time I'm in Hong Kong, the movie business, I can say that is all controlled by Triad. If you don't listen to Triad, you cannot get a spot, not even a spot. You don't listen to them, okay, you will get punished. There's a movie star come out saying that, like, I'm not a Triad, whatever. You believe them, you believe them. Okay, but for me, I don't believe them. A lot of famous movie star, which is female, they are Triad member. A lot of people don't know, and we know. Every gangster got a nickname because we don't want to use our real name on the street. Easy to remember, I got big head and my name's Jimmy, it's too simple. A lot of people call Jimmy. So they won't forget, they always call me Big Head Jimmy. They have a nickname for Monkey, they have a nickname for Tiger Boy, Fat Boss. They have all kind of nicknames. They have all different kind of handshake. Like different position, they have different kind of handshake. Sometimes we do this, and then you show it your hand side, and then they know what's your position. Maybe the guy who talking to is a soldier, and then you show him the hand side is you are general, and then he don't know what is general hand side because he's only a soldier, so he only can show the soldier hand side. So if I saw it, you're only a soldier, I don't want to talk to you. Tell your boss to come out like this. They don't use that no more. Only the old generation. The generation after the 2000, they don't care. They don't care about this. They just care like how many people you have, what kind of power you have, how much you got. In Hong Kong, I never go out with myself. If I go this nightclub, at least like 20, 30 people who follow me go into the nightclub. So they knew. They knew you are the Triad. We got experience. We can tell who's a Triad, who's a cop, and who's a businessman. We can tell. For Triad, they have a couple kind of level. But for Sun Yee-on, the member on the top level, they are all controlled by one family. No other people can take their position. Every generation, they will pass down like father and son like this. So it's all controlled by one family until now. After the top level, the second level is the general. We call it 426. After the 426 is the soldier. For the soldier, they call it 49. And after the soldier, that's the people who hang out with the soldier every day, but they are not a member yet. They call it Blue Lantern. This is the main structure of the Triad. Of course, they have a lot of different positions, like white paper fan, that's the guy who controls all the money. That's the other position is for passing out the message. A special guy doing that. Now, at this century, a lot of position is gone. So only got left is the top level, general, the soldier, and the Blue Lantern. I only saw my boss in Hong Kong like 2 or 3 times. But I know his family member. When I get to the general position, the boss will give you a couple place, like couple of business place for you to collect money every month. That's our salary. I just make sure they are doing the right thing. They don't step out of the line. And that's what I did. If somebody step out on the line. Okay, there's so many people in the group, so many people. Always things happen because you cannot control everybody. I never did that before. But what I heard, the worst thing, they got killed. That's the worst. Okay, if they did something, against the company, against the group, okay, they will get killed. After me, I have like a couple of soldiers. They are in the group for a long time. They have experience, who control all the kids. They are doing all the management. So this thing won't happen. But sometime in the other group, this thing did happen. That's what I heard. Hong Kong is real small and too many Triad members. They all have their own district. Like you control this part and 40K control the other part. But you know how the gangster is. They always want to increase their power. So they step in the district is controlled by the Sun Yee-on and the war going to start. When I'm in Hong Kong, I saw another general in Sun Yee-on. They have like something going on with a general in 14K. They start a war, they want to take their territory. Yeah, I saw that before. But this always happened in Hong Kong and back then. Back then, in Hong Kong, they always, start a war, but they don't use gun. They always use knife. Because in Hong Kong, the firearm law is very strict. Even though they have a gun, they hardly go to bring the gun outside on the street. Almost impossible for people to get a gun license in Hong Kong. When the time in Hong Kong, who used the guns, always the gangster from China, from mainland China. Okay, they bring the gun from China and they use it in Hong Kong and they went back to China. But for the original member in Hong Kong, they hardly use the gun. Okay, maybe the lower level guy, but not the general. And if I start, we don't get involved. Only the soldier who start the fight. If we saw something and we know the war going to start, we back off. And then the soldier forward. Our different Triad members, they are together to doing something. Yes, always. It's money talk. Easy, it's money talk. With one general, he think he cannot, take the whole cake and he want to share out with another member or share out with different group, he will do that. Hong Kong is real small, I tell you. So you have to friend with other group too. Back then, in Hong Kong prison or Macau's prison, the whole prison is running by the Triad. The Triad got more power than the correctional officer. In the 60s and 70s, all the police was corruption and with the Triad. Okay, they work together. Until now, no, impossible. You can. It's very strict right now. You do something they don't like, you will disappear forever, and people cannot find you, and you are not facing a jail time. You just disappear. I decided to, quit my gangster life. I got shot 5 times, and after that, I said, no more. I got sick and tired of that because I'm getting old. The way I think is different. So I want to return to my normal life. So I quit. I know the person who shot me. But I don't know why he shot me at that time. Afterward, I found out. Because my soldier under me, people under me, shot their member 2 weeks ago. So they know I'm the general of them. So he shot me. That time I was at home and I ran out of cigarette. So I have to go down and try to buy a cigarette in the grocery. When I closed my driver's side door and I checked out the side mirror, I saw someone came out from a car behind. And then he started to shoot. And then the ambulance come like after at least 15 minutes, as I remember. They brought me to the Empress Hospital and they do a surgery. And then the doctor come by and show me all the bullet and tell me that we took 4 bullets out and still a bullet inside your body. So I asked him, why don't you just take the last one out? And he was telling me that because that bullet is went into your bone. So that bullet will stay there forever. That's what the doctor say. What do I have to do to live? Actually, nothing. I just tell my soldier, because I have like a couple of soldiers who control all the kid already, I just tell them that start now, all the street money, the gambling house money, whatever, I'm going to give up everything. You guys, take care the under-level people, and anything happen, you don't have to ask me. Even though after I left, I start working, and the FBI come to me, ask me a question. I say, I don't know nothing. I left already. That's it. In the 90s, the FBI, all the leader, all the gangsters got arrested and thrown in the prison. Without our help, they cannot stand in the United States no more, and then they back off and now disappear. The first beginning of Triad, okay, we call it a town, Hong Mun. Hong Mun is the first one. After that, they split out from Hong Mun to all separate triad. They call it Triad for the 3 big rivers in the southeast area. So inside that area, they call everybody a triad. Government people, they call them triad, and then they start to call themselves triad too. Sun Yee-on in Hong Kong is the largest triad almost in the all Southeast Asian area. At my time, they have like 200,000 members and all over the world. They have a pretty long history. For all the high-level members in Sun Yee-on, they become a businessman now. They doing Egypt business or undergrounding. It's only for the lower-level member. I was born in 1965 in Hong Kong. I born in the district called Yau Ma Tei. Inside Yau Ma Tei, there's a street called Temple Street. At that time, the whole street is controlled by the Triad. So when I was real young, I already know what is Triad. And my father saw that getting worse, my behavior getting worse. So he decided to immigrate the whole family to United States. At that time, there's a gang called Ghost Shuttle in Chinatown, always waiting outside the school every day, like after school. They try to do something to us and try to scare us and tell us to join the gang. If we don't, we have to pay them money every day for protection. But we keep refusing them. One of my classmates, he told us that we should go look for his cousin, Clifford Wong, and he's the leader of the Tung On gang. My classmate got killed because the Fly Dragon, they thought my friend, he's belonged to the Tung On gang. But which that time we are not. So we asked Clifford Wong for help, and he said, you guys just join our gang. So officially, we joined the Tung On gang. I started in Tung On gang member when I'm 14. When I become a member of Sun Yee-on, I'm 22. So I was already in the gang life for like 8 years already. We have a channel in YouTube, Chinatown Gang Story. We start to telling the true story about a gangster life. We want to do the best we can to find, every foremost gangster member, no matter what level they are, to tell their true story. So let the world know what the gangster life is. I just want to say that for the new generation, don't trust anybody except your parents. Don't trust any movie, story. You are not a hero in the gang life. With you really in the gang life right now, only 2 final results. First, you go end up in the prison doing time. Second, you go got killed.